you posted a request for somebody to tape record today's proceedings.
No.
Is that why you brought your Apple Watch in, so that you could tape record today's proceedings?
Absolutely not.
And you wanted to...
Not.
And you wanted to... You're here to make money off this court proceeding, correct?
No.
Okay. How much money do you make on TikTok?
Not a lot.
You have subscribers, correct?
I do.
And all your subscribers, you post your address. Your subscribers, you post your address out there for your subscribers, correct?
No.
You ask your subscribers to send you gifts for your son, for yourself, correct?
Friends, yes.
No, yeah, you post,
But they're not subscribers.
You post your address publicly so people...
Subscribers.
You post your address publicly so people can send you gifts for your son.
No, that is friends that I've met.
Okay, and you have posted this publicly, correct?
Post what?
Your address in Cape Coral.
No.
You posted this.
No, I've never posted my address on social media. No, I've never posted my address on social media.
And you've requested, and you've posted your phone number, correct?
No.
And you posted these things so that...
Thank you,
and
Grandma.
You put the drama of all of these...
Thank you,
and
Grandma.
You put the drama of all of these... first page for Natasha Brown. You recognize that item?
Yes.
How do you recognize that item?
This is from a paralegal in Illinois that she said that she would help me. And so she wrote it, and then I mailed it. She would help me. And so she wrote it, and then I mailed it out.
Thank you. Why would a real law firm and attorney...
She wrote it, and then I mailed it out.
Thank you. Why would a real law firm and attorney that the letter states you hired not send it out theirself, Gabrielle? Gabrielle?
Okay, you mailed it out here in Cape Coral?
Yes.
Okay. So that is...
Y'all want to know what's really great? Is Gabby slandering... Y'all want to know what's really great? Is Gabby slandering not only myself, but this 5-star attorney and the judge all weekend. Wonder how they're going to feel when she refiles.
You got that from a real law firm?
Hi.
Yes.
Okay, what's the name of the law firm?
It's Stein.
When she refiles.
You got that from a real law firm?
Hi.
Yes.
Okay, what's the name of the law firm?
It's Stein. 3 parts of it.
Okay. And you're saying that this is a real law firm?
By the paralegal, yes.
Nope. Is this a real law firm?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to show
She's
you.
a supervisor paralegal that... By the paralegal, yes.
Nope. Is this a real law firm?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to show
She's
you.
a supervisor paralegal that...
Nope. Did you...
This to you. So she looked over my TikTok, she investigated, she dug deep, and she was like, I can help you, but you need to stop doing this to you.
All right, so
if you want me to, I can go outside and talk to the paralegal.
This is a real law firm that you say exists in what state?
Illinois.
Okay. Is this the same firm that you said was Philip Steinberg's firm?
I never...
When you impersonated Philip Steinberg, is that the same firm?
Impersonated?
Yes.
I'm so sorry, can you repeat that again?
When you impersonated a lawyer here, same firm?
Impersonated?
Yes.
I'm so sorry, can you repeat that again?
When you impersonated a lawyer here, is that the same law firm?
I never impersonated... I'm so sorry, can you repeat that again?
When you impersonated a lawyer here, is that the same law firm?
I never impersonated...
Law firm?
I never impersonated anybody.
Do you know who Philip Steinberg is?
No.
So, you're under oath. Did you go to the Center of Mississippi 2?
Okay, so you don't object to the court reviewing this. You agree that this was a letter that you produced and mailed to Ms. Natasha Brown?
The paralegal wrote it, they emailed it to me, and I sent it out here, yes.
That'll be respondents 1.
Okay, and that's the same letter, respondents 2. And did you respond response to, which is to Laura Harding, did you have Victoria Quintero write that letter as well?
Yes,
And is she a real person?
she's a real person.
She consented to writing that letter.
Yes, she did.
And she wrote that on a real law firm's letterhead.
But that's what I was told.
Do you
Yes,
know
Sally,
that
we
law
have.
firm exists?
They don't exist.
Yes, I looked at it.
Okay, so it does exist.
Yes, there's
Okay.
3 parts of it. But I would like to, if I could, go out there and call Victoria and prove that it is a law firm.
And then you
If I
also,
could.
you mailed that letter, I'm going to show you which marked as number 3, respondents 2. You actually mailed that letter here from Cape Coral, correct?
Yes,
Okay. Do you agree that that you posted that FedEx receipt, that you mailed that letter to both Natasha Brown and to Laura Harding?
yes,
And you did that here in Cape Coral?
yes.
Okay.
All right.
Enter that into evidence.
Can I go call the paralegal?
And you talked to Victoria Quintero. Is that your testimony here under oath?
Yes,
And did you meet with this law firm of Steinfeld and
Sorry, I'm not. Thank you for the gifts. I'm looking for what the paralegal's mother said about the law firm to show you and play that for you.
Francis?
I had a FaceTime meeting in her office.
Okay, and did you meet with an attorney?
No, I did not.
Did you speak to any attorneys?
No, I did not.
So you met with paralegal Victoria Quintero, the paralegal supervisor,
Yes,
at the law firm of Steinfeld, and Francis Law Offices.
yes.
And the phone number, 630-532-9102, where does that go? Whose phone number?
Victoria.
Does that go to you?
No, that's not my number.
That goes to your friend Victoria?
The paralegal.
That goes to your friend, who's posing as a paralegal, correct?
No.
And you're telling this court under oath that the letters, which are marked as respondents 1 and 2 from Steinfeld, and Francis Law Office, those are real letters that you were given from a real law firm and that you sent out here in Cape Coral?
Yes.
She said the number goes to her friend's
Isn't
phone.
it true you also showed that those letters to law enforcement in Monroe County, Ohio?
And by saying that that number goes to her friend Victoria's phone, how did anybody dox her phone number on a live? Huh. Weird.
Yes.
And you also showed those letters in Indiana as well when you called the police on Laura Harding.
No.
You sent the letters to law enforcement.
For the deceased?
Yeah.
No.
The ones that we just marked as evidence, which is respondents 1 and 2, from the law firm of Steinfeld, and Francis.
Thank you guys.
Law.
Sorry.
You sent those letters to law enforcement in Monroe County, Ohio, correct?
I sent to the sheriff department.
Yes.
I mailed them.
You mailed them.
Yes.
Okay. And that was when you were filing a complaint against them, Natasha Brown?
No, I was doing the assistant deceased to stop having to have them to stop talking about me. And if they continue to go on, I would bring it further.
Okay, and then you also mailed those same letters from Steinfeld and Francis Law Offices to law enforcement in Indiana regarding Laura Harding.
No.
You only did that you only sent it to law enforcement regarding Natasha Brown.
Yes.
Okay. And you submitted those same letters from Steinfeld, and Francis Law Offices to the court
I'm
in...
going to pause this a minute because I want you to see what Victoria's mommy said about those letters, okay?
It did need to happen, and I think it needed to happen. All of you guys, to all of us.
being affected daily.
Yes.
And sometimes it's hard to control.
1 second.
Somebody gave it to Gabby, and then I looked it up to confirm it. I looked up to confirm them.
Right, but you understand that was addressed to her grandmother that is deceased.
I did not.
This is the paralegal's mother.
Grandma. Do you understand?
Right.
Like,
you know, it's a first step of basically telling someone to be quiet.
I'm not.
Okay. So let's quickly, they're addressing things out.
Well,
And
cease and desist means you should stop speaking on the person.
right, but harassment and stalking is different than speaking on someone. Right?
Correct.
Okay. So now what I'm trying to get to there was no proof that there's never been any proof that yes Waffles and Brownie and Find Out and them, you know, they would go live and talk and speak on Gabby and post videos and all that, but there's been no proof that those girls are stalking and harassing Gabby.
Well, they were on live.
Do we agree on that? Well, yeah, like maybe requesting a box.
Let me find
or
the part
like that,
where her mommy says, her mommy's on this live and says, we chose a law firm that didn't exist because we weren't dumb enough to pick a real law firm and get in trouble. I'll let you hear this while I'm looking for that part.
Correct?
I'm sorry, say that one more
You
time.
submitted the same letter to the court in DePage County, Illinois.
Not the same letter. No, Your Honor. No.
You submitted the same letter to the court in Monroe County, Indiana, regarding Laura Harding.
No.
Okay. Where else did you submit this letter from Steinfeld, and Francis law offices?
It was towards Natasha Brown, Kylie Faubert, and Laura J. Harding.
And Kylie Faubert, that's somebody else that you filed an injunction against here in Lee County, correct?
Correct.
And that's someone that has to come here from Michigan in April, correct?
Correct.
And isn't it true you've actually never spoken to Natasha Brown on the phone?
Correct.
Isn't it true you've never actually spoken to Laura Harding on the phone?
Correct.
Isn't it true Laura Harding never sent you a single text message?
That I cannot confirm because I do have a screenshot from somebody that's saying Brownie, which is Natasha Brown, is calling you. And I said, I know 50 people are. She goes, are you okay? I'm like, no, they won't leave me alone.
Isn't it true that Natasha Brown has never called you?
Again, I cannot confirm that because I mean, speaking on the phone to phone, no.
Isn't it true that Natasha Brown's never sent you a single message?
Again, no, but I can't confirm that she wasn't a part of it when I have a screenshot stating that she was contributing to all of it.
So how much money are you making off of TikTok from Natasha Brown and...
agrees with what they do when they hold their lives or the things that they say about Gabby or the arguments or whatever back and forth. It takes, there's always, Gabby's not innocent in those situations, but what I'm saying is that it is to try to make people take a fall for something when there is no proof of them doing something.
Well,
do you understand what I'm saying? That is...
I understand what you're saying, but they should be accountable for the things that they were doing, which was coming into her chat and harassing her.
Not once ever did I come in her chat.
And you shouldn't do it anyway. It's just a horrible way to treat people.
Okay, but Patriot, can I interrupt you respectfully for a second? Okay, all of them would be...
None of us, I don't know about, but I never went into her chat and did anything. Let me find that part that goes with this. If you all want to look, it's over on
go ahead and
Kai's.
calculate it.
This is where you can find it
I can't say a direct number.
and listen to the whole
I
thing.
could go and look and add it all up, but
All right. And you do these live podcasts where you make fun of your child to have people feel sorry for you to send money in, correct?
no,
And you do these live podcasts. You just stated under oath, you've never done that.
not to make fun of my son. Absolutely not.
Isn't it true you've actually made videos discussing your son?
Explain, please.
Isn't it true that you've made videos discussing your son online?
Discussing?
For money. Yeah.
Not for money.
You made videos online on TikTok regarding your son, correct?
What I did was I'm a
Yes or no?
No.
No, okay. You said under oath you've never done that. You've never made videos regarding your son.
Like disgusting videos?
Discussing your son online. You've never done that.
Your Honor, I have to know like what he's talking about. Like I can't. When he says disgusting things,
He says discussing, not
Disgusting.
disgusting.
Isn't it true you've made videos online discussing your son to
Oh
the
yes,
public?
yes.
Okay.
I thought you said disgusting. I'm sorry.
And isn't it true you've actually made videos online of you bouncing off of your vagina, calling it a clam slam, so you can get minors to watch you?
No.
You've never done that before online?
No.
Okay. Isn't it true you've actually done drugs online?
No.
Okay. And isn't it true you've discussed the mental health of your son online to get people to give you
We're getting reported. I'm going to reset and we'll come right back. Reset and we'll come right back.